it's like
Stand
every
around for a
time,
second. I'll be right back. Just keep it going.
each month, I have limited amount of money that I could spend. And it's like each month, Mofo drops something new that I've got to go and get.
Right.
And so then that takes my money.
Right. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? Mr. Woods, Miss Donna,
What's up,
Mr.
everybody?
Shell.
How you guys doing?
We got Bob's in here. We got Andy Ritchie, as always.
What's up, Andy?
And,
I was just talking to Andy a little bit ago.
Anybody else?
There's Michelle.
Yep. Jay Myers, hey, brother. And
What's
that's all the ones that are in the chat at the moment. And if y'all don't know our distinguished panel members, we have
there's no
over there, Jerry's old guy review from up there. I think he's like Santa Claus's dad or something. I don't know. He's from Christmas last or somewhere up in there.
We're cousins.
Okay. And then we got, we got the infamous Mr. Rockwolf, Mr. Jim. And we got old welder dude. Mikey Mike, what's up, buddy? What are you working on?
What's going on?
Motor.
Transmission. Oh, transmission. Michael Dave Bird's in the chat. What's up? And I guess we'll bring on our guest, distinguished and oh shoot, how did I word that a while ago?
I'm still confused on distinguished with Jerry and
our
Rockwell
distinguished
here.
guest with nitro fuel in his veins. Mama put it in his bottle, all kind of stuff. But we got the old OG Nitro himself, OGRC. What's up, brother? Thank you for being a guest today. Now, I know we got another Nitro guy over here beside me, Mr. Jerry. He played with some of them Nitros before. And I don't know if Jim has or not. I don't think they make them in 24 scale.
No, that was my.
Me and OG's been having a conversation about them tiny 2-stroke motors. I can't do it. I've never tried on a car. Let's put it that way. But a weed eater, a tiller, I've tried it. Can't get it to work. Now you give me a chainsaw and I can get a chainsaw to run all day long. I don't
feel nitros.
I don't understand the difference.
They're so easy, it's crazy. There's no bladders in the carburetor. There's nothing that needs to be cleaned or punctured in the carburetors. There's no rings on the pistons. There's no cams. It's simple. You need air, you need fire, and you need fuel, and it'll go.
I did not know that at all. There's no diaphragms.
No. It's a carburetor with a sliding plunger on it for your throttle control, and then you adjust your needle to dump how much fuel you want into it to make it go boggy or make it go fast, and it's simple.
No,
that's it.
Dude, I thought there was like in the weed eaters, with diaphragms in the carburetors and rings on the pistons and.
I don't know. Maybe they changed something in the last 30 years, but I hated these things with a passion.
Jim, they make 24 scale. What in the hell are you doing with them?
Was that a RC? Is that a RC10? RC10?
These are RC10 GTs, yeah.
Yeah, RC10 GTs, the old Associated trucks, the very first ones. Yep. Slipper clutches, ball diffs, gear diffs, 2-wheel drive. You gotta know how to drive those things on a track. You gotta know how to drive.
It had nothing to do with the driving. It had everything to do with getting the motor to fucking run.
Well, those are the easiest ones. I got a car sitting next to me. It's got the same motor in it from 20.
Well, see, that just cured any thought of me ever getting a nitro. Because if those were the easiest ones, I'm good. I'll stick with electric.
They're almost 30 years old.
Oh, they sucked from the first day. I hated them. I could never get them to run.
No,
I'd spend an hour, go through 3 tanks of fuel, and fight with them for an hour, and then I would throw the controller.
Me and weed eaters, Jim. Swear my hand to God, it's me and weed eaters.
Weed eaters are garbage, dude. They're only meant to run them 1 year, and then they're garbage. That's the way they're made.
Cash, what's up? We got OGRC and Jokers in the house. Howdy, everybody.
I have so much respect for you guys that can run nitro. I mean, because it drove me nuts, and I couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's like I told Doug B yesterday in the conversation we had. I says, I gotta laugh at you. And I'm not laughing at you to be insulting. I'm just
Oh no, I
laughing
know.
at you.
Hey,
Because,
believe me, I know.
no, because I think it's hilarious that you guys, that some of you guys have so many and nitro guys. Don't get me wrong, it ain't just electric. Nitro guys have this problem too of getting these little engines to run. But yeah, you guys can break down amperage and voltage and megawatts and kilowatts for brushless systems and what this ESC does and how to separate the ESC so it's only sending so many amps to the servo and to the motor, and you got everything like that. You might have to run a separate receiver with a separate battery pack because you don't want to smoke your servo. I ain't got time for all of that. I put fuel in it. I make sure the spark plug works. I pull the cord, burr, it starts up. I squeeze the trigger, it goes real fast.
And the only thing electric on the whole thing is the damn servo or lights if you got lights.
That's it. That's it, brother. That's it. I keep pouring gas in it. It doesn't. I mean, I could literally run it all day without it ever stopping as long as I keep putting gas in it, or it runs out.
Well, that was the theory when I got one, but
yeah, I mean, and then the electric stuff. When I got out of racing, I was racing these. This is a Team Associated TC4. It still has the Team Associated Pro 15T in it, 15 turn motor in it. I took out the ESC and stuck mine in here with my receiver and everything like that. These are what I ran in the carpet. They're just an awesome thing. And then you step up and you run these. And this right here is the exact same car, but it has a 2-speed nitro motor in it with a 2-speed transmission. And I ran these on the road courses, and I ran those on the circle tracks. Everybody thinks I'm all king nitro and all this stuff. I raced for 5 years electric only. I never raced nitro for 5 years.
Wow.
Then I started racing nitro when I got into the Savages in 2003, and the T-Max come out in 99. We were racing those, and then it just went on from there. And I raced 8-scale buggies and truggies and everything else. But from like 98-ish to 2003, I raced on the rug and those 10 scales like what Rockwolf's got, those RC10 GTs. We ran those electric too around road courses and circle track and short courses. We did all that shit before this stuff even came out. But I raced electric for almost 5 years before I even started racing nitro. Now, granted, I had nitro vehicles, but I didn't race them.
You just didn't
race
them.
I did not. I didn't go. We didn't have the tracks then. Everything was set up for electric on the carpet and the road courses. But as time went on, I'm thinking, why can't we run these monster trucks, these big suckers I got behind me, the ones you see me beating up in the videos? Why can't we run those on these tracks? So we started jumping and having sanctioned monster truck races.
Right.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Moon over awesome. Miami, thanks for coming. He says hi.
Hey,
Moon. Hi, OG.
What's up, Moon? What's up, all you guys in my chat? You guys are the goats. You guys are legit goats. Thank you for stopping in and watching. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for Dub B to give me a place to play tonight. I appreciate that too. And Rockwell and all you guys in here. Yep.
I know there's a lot of people that I interact with on YouTube that, maybe haven't had a chance to, or just don't know much about nitros and about racing and stuff. So I figured, why not go to the one man that I go to if I ever have questions or anything, and that's you. So,
I got this junk plastic box. Amongst, you've watched us in the Fun Zone, you've seen me with my boxes of board parts. Well, I got this box sitting right here at my feet. If I reach in here and grab this, pull this out, it's got ESCs, Team Associated ESCs, and right here is 1, 2. There's an extreme 19 turn, very fast motor. There's the boulder crawler motors and stuff like that. Then I have this Titan. This is a Reedy Radon, 30,000 RPM, 17 turn. I got these things laying everywhere. So I also have 20 nitro motors up here on the shelf. A few of them that are still in brand new boxes. So I play with everything.
I got a box like that too, OG.
Yep.
I'm with Swab.
I got Spectre receivers. I got Hobby Wing unbranded receivers. I got Reedy receivers. ESCs. There's brushed motors down in there. There's 24 scale motors down in there. FPV cameras down in there.
Bags of servos. I got boxes right here with these. Here you go, Jim. These HS 525 MGs. These are high-tech servos that still have the original stickers on them for $48 from like 30 years ago.
Damn.
So, I have 2 of these in this box. I have stuff like this laying around everywhere that hasn't even been opened yet from 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Somebody said
for my nitros.
in the chat.
Yeah.
I got mad one day and I quit the hobby and I threw that shit in the box and there it sat.
Team Richard B says, "What's up, OG?"
What's up, brother? See, I've never wanted to quit, but due to the forces of nature and making bad life decisions, aka divorces, I've had to sell my collection 2 times, and this is my third time around the world. And I refuse to sell any of these for anyone ever again because I lost both my collections before, and I had hundreds of RC cars. I mean, from planes, trains, helicopters, monster trucks, you name it, I had it.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. So I just went through and started listing some of the rigs that you have, and I've just got 6 or 8 down here. Juju, Paintball, Stankbug, Doomsday, Little Knot, Deadpool, and Grubby are the ones I can think off my head. How many more you got?
I think the last count Michelle and me counted, she corrected me. I had like 53 or 47, something like that. I'm somewhere in there. I'm having 53 or 47 of them right now.
I hear you. I was on
What's up, Rocky? What's up, Richard B? Yeah.
If I counted all my rigs, I'm probably well over 60. Like every scale and everything.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I have.
Look on Mike's wall. He's got 30 at least.
Yeah, his stink bug's right
up,
here.
Richard?
He's the newest build. Jr. So yeah, he's the one that's been kicking ass and taking names for me the last few videos. He's going on.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Probably tomorrow. He'll be going back.
Alex.
Shit, I was trying to get over here to solo you out. I couldn't do it. Now let's see. I want to look see how many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, there's about 30.
Time to count that many.
Yeah, there's about 30. Oh no. You want to start counting and be here all night? There's the garage you want to look through.
I was just about to say, you're counting the wrong person for high numbers.
How many RCs you got, Jerry?
Oh, gee.
Rough guesstimate.
Yes, that's the number.
There's at least 60 in this room.
Yeah.
There's 5 upstairs in the office. There's probably ones without electronics and stuff. There's probably another 20 out in my shed from the old Nitro days.
What did you do? Put them out to pasture in the shed?
Oh yeah. When the HPI Baja came out, I built 2 of my own because I couldn't afford $1,500 for one.
What was that? 2004, 2005?
Oh shoot! Probably no. Yeah, probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5 it came out because we were doing truck pulls when they came out. We actually had a weighted moving sled, a pro pulling sled for our monster trucks. I remember we were pulling, seeing how much weight we could pull, and at the time we were doing that, the Baja dropped. Yes.
I built them. I built them with 2 Savages.
There you go.
I mounted the frames together, and I used the Axial 5. What was it? The 5cc motor. Nitro.
Yeah. Yes.
Up here in Alaska, the colder it gets, the better they run.
Oh, of course, dude. I mean,
that's one thing about combustion motors. The colder the air is that's going in them, the better they're going to run.
Oh, I had a field day with Savages.
Yeah, it used to be a pain in our ass because we would spend all day tuning. This is what a lot of these guys don't understand. But as soon as I tell them this, it turns them off from Nitro automatically. Because we'd go to a race, we'd get there Friday morning, we would practice and run all day Friday, all day Friday night, and then we'd come qualifying Saturday morning, and it's hot. I mean, it's hot. It's 70, 80, 90 degrees. So you're leaning that sucker out, and you're making it run screaming demon hot. And then it's running good. And then as you're waiting when your qualifying's over and you're waiting for position night, temperature drops 30 degrees.
Yeah, because the sun goes down.
Yeah, when the temperature drops, the tune changes the exact opposite. Now you got to give it more fuel. You got to richen it up, and it throws off everybody's game. I mean, it's bad. But when you figure it out and get it down, they run so good at nighttime under the lights. It's ridiculous.
Right. I don't know where Big Izzy's at. I thought he was coming too. He was going to come. That was our surprise panel guest.
We've got a guy in the chat, DRZ asked, I don't know anything about nitro stuff, but I found an XTM Mammoth in the trash a while back. Are they worth giving any attention to?
It was one of the fastest trucks ever made for starters. I mean, it was a straight out the box 50+ mile an hour truck, because they brought the XTM out, the Mammoth out, when they brought out the Losi LST, when they had the Monster MGT, when they brought the Revo out. They were going for longer and wider trucks to make them run better on the track. The XTM Mammoth, the Losi, the Revo, all those guys were designed to kick the Savage's ass. And they made them longer, and they made them wider, and they made them faster, so they'd handle better on a track. Because your standard Savage ain't going to go around the track without flipping over, because they're too tall, they're too rigid suspension because they're made to fly. So they didn't handle good. So they knew that. So they brought the Losi out to kick its ass, the MGT to kick its ass, the Losi to kick its ass, and then the XTM Mammoth. Yes, good truck. If you can get it, save it. It's worth it. Trust me, it's a good truck.
Now I'll tell you what, DRC, he's got some wicked ass rigs himself. He does some mud trucks and some pull-ins and stuff. And I'll tell you what, he's got one that he's been working on. I can't remember exactly what it is. Don't shoot me, DRC. I apologize, but he's got one of those General Lee bodies on it. One that I was sitting asked a few of you all about the body.
Mammoth
OGRC that it's a 12 scale. I can't remember who made it, but he's got one on a big ass damn mud drive. Damn it, I'm getting there.
So DRZ said it looks like it could be a B. Sounds like a good score. Thanks.
Yes, it is. Very good score. Very good score. Especially the old ones. People don't realize the old stuff works. Savages come out in 22. They were released in late 2002, late 2003, and the trucks have not changed. The 21, the 25, the SS, the 4.6, the 5.9, the XL, all of them, all the chassis fit together, all the transmissions are the same, wheels are the same, dog bones are the same, differentials are the same. All the trucks are interchangeable. They haven't changed them in 23 years because they're not broken. You don't need to change them. You know,
Texas Aggie tab. I'm going to say,
I got a set of those right now. I got a set of those. They're right here below me in a bag.
I'm going to
hey,
say,
DRZ, I got a set of shocks for it.
Yeah, you do right there. Yep.
I will say, Texas Aggie, that tuning is easy on vehicles 86 and below and chainsaws.
Well, Texas Aggie's
anything else two-stroke I'm no good at. But
Texas Aggie's another one that's got 500 RC cars right now. So yeah, he can say that.
I'll tell you, I'm no good at tuning on two-strokes. You give me a matchbook and a daggone screwdriver, and I can make anything from 86 or below run as long as it was gas powered in cars. Now, lawnmowers, I'm good with. Small 4-stroke engines, I'm good with. Big 2-stroke engines, never really messed with them. Mid-size 2-stroke engines, no good. Little 2-stroke engines, no good. Small 2-stroke engines, never messed with. So, you know.
Shout out to Miss Summer Archer for joining in the chat.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in.
That's my gaming girl out of Canada right there. That's my Canadian sweetie.
D. Wayne in the house.
There's Doc. What's up, Doc?
What's going on? Now, I'll tell you what, that old boy right there got all kind of cars, too.
Oh, Dwayne ain't no joke.
Yeah, boy. I didn't realize how many cars he had.
We've been going through Dwayne cars for the last 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm telling you what, on that last shoot, I didn't mean to sold you out. I meant to sold me out. On the live that you and him and Ty was doing there the other night, I can't remember who else was on there, but and he was showing all that stuff. I was like, geez, I didn't realize he had all this stuff. I mean, I knew Dwayne been around, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, my Lord, he started showing boats, planes. Oh shit, what I do?
He doesn't even know what cars he has. So you know,
this might screw up. I accidentally hit something and it's trying to update my computer or something.
Good. You got one job to do, Duffy. One job.
I know, and it shouldn't have pop-up stuff that says right there on my screen. And never mind.
That's because you're trying to push too many buttons, man. You're pushing too many buttons.
Well, that's what I do. I push people's buttons. I mean, I push buttons. Hey, right there, best batteries on the market. Ovonics.
Love my Ovonics, man. Dude, love my Ovonics. These things are 60 bucks a piece on Amazon, 6,000 mall, 50C dump. They work great in my Creighton and all my cars. Yep. Big 6S batteries. I'll buy them all day. I put my XT90s on them. I made my jumpers for them. Yeah, they work really good.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. I've been running this one ever since I got Turtleator. It's the only one that's left, and it's getting ready to have to be put out of its misery. Got a big old tear on the soft pack, but yeah, 50C, 3S. You know, these are only 2,200 mile. Now, it don't run the Typhon for very long, but where it's got the 50C rating on it, buddy, I'll tell you what, it'll shit and get. By the way,
you don't need anything higher than 50C. You don't need anything higher than 50C if you're just bashing and running up and down the street. You want to get the speed runs and all that crap, well, you can get 100C, 120C, but besides that, you don't need all that.
Well, see, I'm wanting to. I'm thinking about seeing what kind of speed I can get on that. Is they still doing the off-road speed challenge? Tying them, everybody. Do you know?
I haven't heard anything about it.
Okay. I'm going to have to go. Oh, damn, Jim, that looks good. I like it with the white. But
that's going to go on.
That's
going to go on till winter. I mean, that'll go on. Okay. It went on all year.
Choker 300C would be good. I hear you, bud. Doing well, Summer. Doing well. How are you? And what's that? Ooh. That's that Bronco, Joker, man. I'll tell you what, that topper looks fucking killer, Jim.
That topper, Scooby in there.
Dude. I mean, that's.
Well, I decided with this color, man. This was close enough to the mystery machine.
On it too. Man, I like it. Okay, thanks, Dwayne. That's what I thought. It was still on. Now on the off-road speed challenge, that he's got 10 scale and then an open class or something, right? What? I can't remember. I had to go and look because I want to try to put the Typhon in it just run it to see what I can get. Where I had it down at the pit like yesterday. Street that he's on isn't very long, and I couldn't get a full throttle pass on it. And if I did get on the throttle, I was spinning the whole time. I got 40 mile an hour with the 3652 and the 10BL 120 ESC from Hobby Wing with the stock gearing in this Mega, and I thought that was pretty sweet. So I'm figuring I get out here on this street or on another long enough street to do it. I figure on road I'll be able to get 50 mile an hour easy. I'm figuring 55. Because, I mean, I was spinning the whole time. OG, are you froze?
Something here.
Okay. There you are. You're back.
I haven't done that in years.
I'm trying to find this question because Swab Cash, one of my guys, sent me Michelle just told me about it. It's got a nitro engine that won't stay idling after it warms up. That means it needs to be rebuilt, right? It could be a couple of things. The glow plug could be loading up. Check the glow plug to make sure it's got a good hit on it. Make sure it's good and bright. I got a whole bag full of them that'll light up cherry red right now, but they won't run my trucks. I switch them out and put a new one in there that's a teeny bit, and I mean a C hair brighter, and they'll run all day with that. So check your glow plug. Make your glow plugs good. And if they won't stay idling, make sure that your idle gap's really good in your truck. And if that becomes the case, after it warms up, you might have to rebuild them. You see if it's losing pinch or if it's losing compression. I mean, if it acts like it wants to run, even when it gets warm, The engine might be fine. It could be something else small. And then you ain't got to build the whole engine back up.
I can't never remember the guy that does all the battery tests on YouTube for RCs, but I mean, he goes technically into it. He checks the C ratings and stuff. About the Ovonic batteries. Last time I saw anything of him saying who was actually the closest to actual C ratings, it was Ovonic and Jen's Ace, I believe. And I'll tell you what, it was cool to watch him actually, go into. I nerded out for a minute because I am actually technically I was a geek before I was a redneck.
A big nerd.
Yeah, I was a nerd. And all you guys are close enough, except for the left coast guy there in age, that we remember, running DOS and stuff like that. Probably even messed around with playing with some computers a little bit, but I wrote a computer program to be a calculator on the Commodore 64 in DOS. There,
and
then figured out that I like doing redneck stuff too. And what is you doing, computer? I ended up doing that stuff instead and didn't mess with computers and games and stuff anymore. I'm having to relearn it, but it's cool to geek out and watch him do all those tests on them batteries and actually show you, what they're doing while on load and this, that, and the other, and how he was coming up with, his findings. It seemed like, he was doing better than what the battery companies and the RC companies are doing, tests and how they're rating your batteries and stuff.
Just to stand up for myself and other people of my generation, yes, I am significantly younger. I will fully admit that. I also grew up in the Bay Area, so I grew up with everything that you're talking about.
I forgot that
I don't know anything about it.
Right. I did forget that you grew up right there in the Bay Area, so that is my bad, because anything with tech, you would have probably been around it.
Oh yeah, my parents both work essentially in the tech industry, so I've seen and played with everything that you are talking about.
Right. Oregon Trail, Hot Rod, Scorched Earth, all those games. I don't know if anybody. Scorched Earth.
I just realized you were here.
Scorched Earth actually was a military training game that ended up going into the civilian side once they didn't need to use it anymore. They had better stuff. What you got? What you got there, old man? Old curmudgeon? What you got?
Well, I'm trying to look over that.
I'm
tearing the optic down to start with this sweet Knights Custom conversion kit. What is that called? The Terra Recon.
Oh, yeah.
The day I got it, my RC guy showed up at the store, so we were playing with it, and I've never seen 3D printed stuff that looks like this as good as it is.
I saw the video on this. Okay.
And even he was trying to identify. He was like, man, that... And he makes some crazy stuff. He's really good at 3D printing, but it doesn't come out like this Knights Custom, $100,000 printer.
Yep.
But
thanks, Bob. You actually helped me there.
These things suck to take apart.
Dude,
hurry up
I'm
and
telling
get
you
your
what.
printers now.
It seems like that's one thing about those, like the optics and Guillemot and stuff, that I don't believe I would be too happy about having to work on. I figure those would be thrown across the room pretty quickly.
You can't do that, man.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
you gotta respect the game, man. You gotta respect the game.
I know.
Some of us are waiting for Jerry to get back on his semi. Not that I have a semi and I'm waiting for someone else to have a 10 scale semi.
I want that 8x8. That 8x8 he's got up there on the top shelf that caught my eye. Both of them. I'm looking at both of them back there, and I don't know what either one of them are.
But the MS part of the MS DOS is what I couldn't remember while ago.
Yeah.
That's why I was stuck. Thanks, Bob.
Oh, gee, those are the HG models.
Oh, really? Okay.
You know,
Those
if
are
you want
nice,
to tear,
bro.
they weigh over 20
Is it
pounds
not the
apiece.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. I'm sitting here trying to look at them back there. Those things are nice.
Well,
That's cute. 20 pounds.
Those are
DRZ says
stock
Gilmon
20
didn't have to
pounds.
work on.
I mean, my X-Max was 32, so you know, that's good.
I'm just messing
Tiny
around
truck.
because my semi's full weight is 56 pounds.
Mike, you know, if mine comes out too light, I'm just. Hey, Mike.
That's a 30th scale 3D print.
That's sweet.
Yeah, right, Rocky. That 8x8 skill up there was nice. He's got 2 of them, 2 or 3 of them up there behind him.
Yeah,
I can see him. Yep.
Yeah,
I like the one to his left, over his left shoulder, the dark camouflage looking one, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 803. It's got a lifting bed.
A lift. It's got a working lifting bed on it.
Working lifting bed.
Oh,
and that's how it came. They were $500 when they came out.
Nice.
Hey, G, now you've seen the wrecker that Mike built, ain't you? The rotator and everything. Okay.
Yeah,
I
wanted one with a working boom, you know, and an operating deck on it and all that stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool as hell.
See, I know that you've been trying to coax Jerry into getting them damn 8x8s down. And I understand. I would too, but I was going to try to make Mike get the damn wrecker out.
I was about to say my back is a little too sore to be picking that truck up right now.
I saw a head come up as soon as I started to say something.
Yeah, Jerry can handle his lightweight semis over there.
Yeah.
Listen, Junior.
Listen, Junior.
When I get the semi done,
all of my trucks are straight 13, 14 pounds. Every one of my Savages weighs 13 to 14 pounds. Yeah. Always got chains on them and everything.
Oh,
look at that motherfucker right there. That's a
you
bad
talking about the detailing king right there, bud.
That's a bad son bitch right there. Oh,
they got they're open diffs, so with the chains helps them really get driving better in the snow.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps. Oh, yeah. I gotta have that. That's nice.
Yeah, that's the 803, and the other one's the 802. That's the semi.
I'll tell you what.
That is very cool.
Ooh,
the biggest truck he chooses with the highest.
Oh, what's that scale? What's that scale yellow? Is that a scale yellow Toyota next to you? The one right there in the middle?
Which one?
That's the boom truck. Yeah.
That's a Range Rover. That's one of those FMSs.
Oh, okay.
It's like the Land Rover Discovery.
Looking all pretty with the gas tanks on the ground and stuff. Oh, yeah.
It's because I can't fit it on the shelf with them on the roof.
I was going to say, it's a little too high.
It's a pretty sweet rig, though.
I can tell by looking at it. It's scaled out. That thing is nice.
For the price, you can't go wrong.
No. That's a good truck. Now, the Toyota down in the bottom on the next shelf, right below that one, the red Toyota, what is that, 85 or 86 Toyota?
4Runner?
Yeah, 85 4Runner. I recognize that. Me and Jim talk about those all the time.
That is, that one is, it's a Kia Marmalade Orange.
Ooh, look at that with the camel sticker on the original Camel Run. Oh, no, that's fucking nice.
Yeah, and they came like it. They were licensed.
Those were. I remember. Yeah.
It's got the aluminum ladder in the back strapped on it too. Yes.
And it's just, I mean, ridiculous.
Yep. I remember those. Oh, look at the dust on the windows with the wipers spread. That's crazy.
Yeah. I like the video he did showing us how to do that too, OG. He's got a video that he showed us.
Nice.
He showed us how to do it.
Because I'm lazy.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it's not lazy.
As soon as I'm done breaking
smarter, not harder.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done breaking everything, which might be another 15, 20 years, I'd like to slow down and get into detailing. You know, I want to get into detailing stuff like that because I love that shit. Yeah.
I'm just starting with it.
So everybody else is showing off trucks. I want to show off one real quick, which y'all probably tired of hearing about it, but there's the Typhon. Now it's got a camera truck body. So that I can get some FPV shots. You know, I don't have anything to drive FPV.
He don't put a long bed on it. He's got a long bed on it. Taking it to Home Depot to get them 8-foot boards.
Hey, buddy. No, you ain't got to have no pickup to get no daggone pre-cut studs. I'll tell you that. I hauled 22 pre-cut studs, 3 bags or 3 buckets of mud, and 2 2 bundles of shingles in a Beretta GT. So
hey, all it takes is some creativity, dude. That's all it takes.
I'm telling you. Thank
Here's
goodness
scale for you.
in the 90s they built them. They started putting them seats that folded back down all the way down flat. That helped.
Dwayne said another one showing off. He's finding more guys that are showing off. I said, yeah, they are.
See, that's what I'm hoping. Whenever I get to be, close to your all's age, I have a collection to where I can't remember what ones I have or don't.
Yep.
So we're showing off, right?
Yeah. Donk. Now that's a 3D body, right?
Yeah.
That's the one you did, right?
Yeah. So I printed the body and then mounted it on a 10 scale chassis. And I don't know if anybody else has not seen it, but it is powered by a 24 scale motor.
Demetrius, what's up?
Pretty cool.
So
I got the hell of a Carolina squat, Doc.
Well, yeah, everybody else was showing off, so I had to get the one thing that I have that really is a show off.
Hey, dude,
I hated the headlights and those damn things back in the day because sometimes you'd walk around with the winking at people all the time. You'd be driving around and then the other one would start winking.
Right. There you go.
That's a 24 scale model body on a 32nd scale chassis.
Oh, is that on the Red Cat?
Yeah, the Red Cat Ascent 32. You got full dash, full cab in there.
Hell yeah. That's it.
I cut the box so that I could accommodate the shock towers up in there.
Right.
Yeah. That's all
Nice.
styrene slurry work. And then painted and everything.
Wow, that's badass, Jim.
Thank you.
Dr. Night there, Chris.
Yeah, that's all big enough. It's small enough you can hide it behind your hand.
But I see if you're like Yeti from Yeti Built, you can have a beard long enough that you can put a 24 under there and hide it.
Exactly.
He did that. He did that video the other day. He said, "I always got one on me," and lifted it up, and there's a 24 scale rig under his beard.
Yep.
See, I do actually have a good scale detail vehicle.
What? You detailed something?
Yes, I did.
I forgot about the Gladiator.
That's how I detailed it.
Yeah, no, that's how he detailed it. He bought it.
It's the only scale vehicle that I truly have, honestly, and I'm just making it worse.
That interior
tires on it.
Yeah,
man, you're getting good, Mike.
See, I chopped the center out of this interior right down the middle so that I could keep the door cards. Here, I'll pull that out. But I took height out of it. There's a dash. This is for a model. See, I chopped the back on the back of the seat to lower the seat down because I did that chop on the tub.
Now, Earl showed me how to do that.
All going in this. This is a 24 scale Ford model body.
Right.
That's Tiberius.
Dwayne said, "What? Wapples has a stock RTR? What?"
See, this is an example of that styrene slurry work because I cut about a 1/4 inch or so out of the bed wall and raised the bed floor up.
What up,
and
RC
that
salesman?
allows for the stock SCX 24 Gladiator chassis right there. And then you can see that the transmission is in there, and then you've got a stock axle.
Good boy,
Started chopping the wheel wells for the tires.
Right now, you were showing that seat, Jim. Earl, was showed me how to do the one on the diecast, the one that Alex built, and that
I did the same thing with my diecast.
Exactly the same way. I went a little bit farther than what Earl did because I knew that I was bringing some stuff up toward the body a little bit more, so that I was going to need a little bit more room. We got Super One-Handed Coffee Cup in the house. What's up, guys? Now, I'll tell you what. You talk about some high rate, good service from a salesperson, Mr. Denny. Super one-handed right there.
Oh yeah,
Awesome, guys.
He's our man today, man.
He made sure that I wasn't ordering the wrong
he's
stuff.
the inside guy. He's the inside guy.
Yeah.
He sure is.
He made sure I wasn't ordering the wrong stuff.
Guy.
Hooked me up on some cool Super one-handed stickers because I'd lost all the cool ones that he gave me before.
There you go.
That's pretty truck, Jim.
That's my die cast. There's the interior.
Yeah.
Well, don't show Alex that.
Oh, he's seen this a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
That mofo.
Yep. You got the monster truck tires.
I had an old Ford back in the day that almost looked like that. I had 40-inch groundhogs all the way around it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, them groundhogs are cars.
I'm 44 sitting out in my driveway.
Yep. Jim's got some.
There you go.
What's up,
There
Aaron?
you go.
It's a 1976 F-250 with what is it? The 360 LE.
Yep.
Yeah,
1 year
Dana axles in it, and it was stacked out pretty good. Crew cab.
Yeah, it's got. Fuck, I can't remember which is which. I can never remember what Dana's which is which.
It's out there.
It's actually got the smaller Dana in the front,
Yeah,
but it's been filled with the larger Dana internals because it's a mud truck.
Yep.
So they did that on mud trucks so they could
keep the pumpkins
lower profile. Axle profile.
On it. Yep. And also
yeah, it's built. It's a beast.
Spindles were different a little bit on those Danas too, Jim. That helped with that. They used words. There they went. It also
I
helped.
actually met the guy that built my truck years ago. I ran into him because I had put it online to sell, and then the guy hit me up and says, "Hey, that was my truck. I built it." So he went through and told me everything about why it's built the way it's built. Right. Like he specifically put a 360 LE in it because it was the whole thing was set up to be your higher torque motor, and just the front axle, the why he built it the way he did, he went through the whole thing. It was pretty cool.
Thanks for stopping in, brother. Yeah.
Yep. I'll tell you what, all you guys inspire the hell out of me. Jerry and Wolf with the details, the stuff that they do. Mike,
here's some detail you temps guys would like.
You still showing them bitches off, ain't you? I would too.
These are them Curries.
Them Curry axle, boy.
Some Vanquished.
I don't have mine out here. It's in the bedroom. Or I'd show you a really big axle. I'll show you the one out of my Helaman.
Rear.
Oh, that was something I was getting ready to bring up.
Hey, I got the transmission I wanted too.
Yep.
To go with it now.
Hell yeah. That's badass.
Now I just need a faux motor to put over the electric motor.
I was talking with DRZ James, and he wasn't really impressed with the dig system and stuff on that. And he went ahead and took his out and made his Gilliman 4-wheel steer and said it's amazing. So I want everybody to go back.
I don't need the dig. I don't need it. I don't like the way. I honestly don't like the way it works. It's very. I know it's their first time doing it, but it's too inconsistent to count on anything. Even though it's too big and you wouldn't use it in a comp anyway. But if you really wanted it to shine while you're out on the course,
you can't have that blocking up whenever you're trying to get it to go in and out. You can't have that little bit of roll.
I don't agree with that. That's why I'm going to take the servo. Matter of fact, I have this brand new servo right here. I have this 40 kg that I just got in the mail. This is a big bad dog. That's going in the rear steer on my Helaman because I smoked the little cheap whatever I stuck in there is gone because I ordered before I got the truck. I had the whole front axle here so I could put rear steer on it before I even got my Helaman. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna take the dig out of it, lock it out. Take the servo off from it so it can't lock in. There's nothing there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and have 4-wheel steer. That's all I want with it. I love it. Because it's big enough.
We got a big one. Look here. We got the big one here. There's the big one.
It'll crawl anyway.
And then we got its twin little brother right here.
That's my 10th scale.
Yeah. Nice.
And you got Cliff Burton. He's got his remote control Jeep in the back. With the
got some skateboards.
Skateboards in his base. And he's also got Lemmy's base in there because Lemmy was riding shotgun. But
I was going to say, where in the hell you put Lemmy in something else, didn't you?
Well,
yeah.
Got a big hank of rope back here. Got a big hank of rope. I see that.
Lemmy broke out. And
that's right.
He got himself a poison spider.
Yeah. That's awesome. But yeah, OG, I was we were talking to DRC and then about that dig system and stuff. And you can go back on this channel on one of these lives whenever that car come out. I don't remember who I was speaking with. It may have been Max. Maybe Max Paul. But it may not have been Max Paul, but it was somebody I was speaking with, and it was like they pushed and rushed that truck into production, and they didn't think, all right, hold on, let me read back up. They pushed it into production, and they overthought how to make it because they were trying to hurry so much to get it put into production that they made it too complicated and not sturdy enough of a system for it to work correctly. Because that dig, you have to rock it a lot of times, they say, to get it into the damn, nope, it was AA Day. That's who had the Gilmon I was thinking of. Sorry, Aaron. Didn't mean to call you Max. I was thinking that it wasn't going to last, that it wasn't going to be sturdy enough to be there that long, that maybe they should have held off either the sale or the introduction of the system one. Damn. What axles you got on there?
It's just the stock axles that came with it. I bought another front one to stick in the back so I can get my rear wheel steer. I just got all that brass up front. I got the brass knuckles, the hangers. I got everything up front for it.
Hell yeah.
Those hangers
I knew you did.
80 kilograms.
But I couldn't remember, Aaron, if it was me and you, it was talking about I was worried about how long they were going to last or if they were going to tear up or something. No, I remember exactly who it was. It was Matt, QFMRC.
Well, it was AA that I got it was AA that helped me out on picking the wheels and tires for it. And then I went with I got these right here are the TSL Super Swampers. I got these because AA told me to. He said that's what he had on his.
That's where I saw them.
Yeah, they work really good. And then I bought the Endura green inserts and put the Endura green inserts inside of them. And oh man, they're so spongy, and they'll climb up this wall right here. It's crazy.
Hell yeah. Now, if you ever have a need for a little bit more softness, but with sidewall action.
That's what she said.
One of my cohorts, Jerry's cohorts, RC Dungeon, which I'm sure, I don't know if you know Dungeon or not, OG, but he's another guy too. But he does, he takes it's the yellow inserts, ain't it, Jerry? The ones he puts the darts in?
The green, I thought.
Is it the green? Okay. Well, he takes
the green ones. You can dart them. You can modify them.
It cuts one set out, or cuts one section out, and that's part of it. But you can put the darts in all of them. But he takes that one section out, and it gives it just that little bit extra squish. And then you put the darts in, and it gives it a little bit extra firmness.
These things are so soft. I mean, look at these things. They're gummy. I mean, it's crazy how soft these are with these green inserts in here. I mean, look at that. That is crazy. Well, and they're the orange tires. They're the orange tires, so they're supposed to be the stiffer tire. But with them green inserts in there, they are just so soft.
Yeah.
Dr. Nitro Chris said Hobby Lobby has miniatures that work with RC.
Yep.
Oh, well, I did find out today something that just reminded me. I seen Joker asking Denny if they discontinued the Promoto. They did discontinue the Mega of the Granite and the Typhon. It's on the site today as it's discontinued. So I knew they were doing it. As soon as I seen that son bitch was $99, I was like, yep, they're getting rid of this model. They must be coming up with something else. And I'll tell you what,
they had the motorcycle?
Huh?
They had the motorcycle for $99.
No. The Typhoon.
Oh,
My basher that I got. But that the Pro Moto being possibly discontinued is what made me think of that, Jim. Sorry. Didn't mean to confuse you.
You struck my gears there. Switching like that.
But yeah, I knew that's what was going to happen with the Typhoon Mega, the 665, and the Granite at least, because you don't go and drop your inventory down or you don't drop your inventory 2/3 is in the model of something that you're going to keep. I know that from the one-to-one industry. You know, as soon as they start dropping the prices below what it's even halfway cost to build them, you know, they're getting rid of something, you know.
Yeah, it's too bad. I know a lot of people that would like to get that dirt bike and think it'd be great, but who can, nobody really wants to pay that price or can afford that price.
Well, I thought it was awesome after they come up with the gyro for the moto. They expanded that gyro and stuff onto their monster trucks and made it to where you could drive monster trucks on the 2 wheels on the side and do all that stuff. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Now that's kind of innovation in technology I like, but did I say I'd own it? I just like it. There's a difference.
Well, there's cool, and then there's what I'm into. I mean, there's a lot of things that are cool that I'm not necessarily into.
Right. Mike's got something else over in front of him. What are you working on now?
I'm fixing Jerry's truck.
Oh, you done tore Jerry's truck up?
Yeah.
Or are you fixing something Jerry tore up?
No, I'm fixing something that some jackhole decided to put 120 millimeter shocks and 2.2 with 5-inch tires on a essentially stock SCX 10.3.
I hear you. Wood says Stone Jim time again, Jim. Is what Wood said.
I'm with you. Stone Jim time.
Now, guys, I'm going to take my partake in a safety meeting too, but I'm going to tell y'all something here in a minute.
There's a safety meeting?
If there's a safety meeting, I quit.
Yep.
Come on, Mike. Say your line. Safety what?
Third.
Safety last.
Yes. Hey, Mike, I'm going to tear up your truck too.
Okay, that's fine.
Look at it.
Yeah, I saw the video with the big old tires on it. I love it.
So the front axle, since you got me to buy new ones for it before I even owned the truck, the front axle's a little wonky. So I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
He said I'm going to kill it.
So I figured these 2.2s off my mud truck, they look really good.
They do look really good on there.
Yeah, they do.
I'm really buying into your shock setups now. Because this just looks correct.
Right.
Yeah, with that's what I was going for, was the stretch wheelbase, just like a typical, like basically what I see out here in California on the Rubicon. That's basically what you see every CJ. Coilovers, stretched wheelbase, big old axles.
Yep.
Yeah, and these are actually super swampers.
Yeah.
They look small on my mud truck, but here they look perfect.
Yeah.
It started glitching. It's clicking. So I figured I would just slay it.
Well, make sure it's not one of the drive shafts.
It is. One of the drive shafts is really honky in there. It's bent and tweaked. So the center diff looks okay.
He was probably trying to drag somebody around with it.
Is it the front drive shaft?
Yeah, it's the front one.
Is that the one I didn't replace?
I'm pretty sure because it looks pretty honky inside.
Okay. Yeah.
What you call me?
What you talking about?
That's good.
No, I admit those axles were not the greatest things to start with, but they went on that truck pretty well, honestly. And it was just what I had laying around, and my whole test was, what do you really need to do on a stock RTR to upgrade wise that's actually going to be beneficial? which
that was a good video.
Yeah, I thought it was good, and it's
Yeah.
like because you don't see that a lot. You just see people saying, "Oh, throw this on there, throw that on there, throw this on there." It's like, okay, well, if I just put wheel weights, is that really going to help just a thing? So I just wanted to do it step by step, like until I got to the point where that thing was longer wheelbase, bigger wheels and tires, longer shocks, different axles, which helped. But in all comparison, that helped that CJ.
Right.
It was that particular wheelbase.
Right.
Now this thing, if I were to do the same thing to this one,
it may not react the same.
Oh, it'd react completely different. I guarantee with this one, just exactly the way that Jerry had it before I ruined it, probably would have been just fine with some longer shocks, or at least that's how I like it. I like a lot of articulation. But that's the other thing, is that it all comes down to personal preference and your
and the type of train you're on and your driving style. Hey, M.
Full send.
Right there, by golly. I'll tell you what, I'm going to start calling my grandson M, because he drives the same way she does. It's all right pedal, right pedal, right pedal, no left, no right. Let's go.
I was just getting ready to say, I don't know if I can handle watching Wapples or not, because I don't see his counterpart there, his little sidekick. I'm used to seeing her do all the hard work, answer the questions, do all that while he's welding, covering her in welding sparks and burning her up. Yeah, that was the last time I watched him. Yeah. I was like, hey, man, where's your partner at, bro?
I mean,
I give her fair warning every time. Turn your head.
Right. Now, there's one thing, Waffles, that you were saying about that, about doing that type of a video, where you take one rig and you put this on it and try it, this and stuff. This fella right here has been known to do that a couple of times too, and he done running away. See, he knew I was going to put him on screen. Jim does a lot of tire tests and stuff, and he does a lot of different testing on what works on what rigs and stuff.
Yeah,
and I two of you right here on the channel. I
think that's good content, especially for people that are trying to get into crawling.
For people like
this Gladiator is going to handle completely different from the CJ7, from the rate.
Oh gosh,
like the optic, like they're all going to handle different. So just a blanket statement of, oh, put this wheel and tire on any of your crawlers, it's going to be perfect. No,
right,
it won't.
That's why
What was the Red Cat? Was it a Red Cat or an Axial? Which one of those came out with the Coyote or whatever it was that was comp ready out the box?
Red Cat.
Red Cat, yeah. That thing was nice. I mean, it was brushless, and everything. I mean, when you're kicking out RTR crawlers that come out of the box with brushless systems in them for that cheap of a price that are comp ready, it's like, oh man, that's making it hard on all the rest of them.
That's what I liked about that Red Cat. Like, I'm not huge into RTRs, but that Red Cat being basically comp ready out of the box and at that price, like,
yes, sir.
Price is sir. Really,
it came ready. It come out of the box swinging. Basically, it did really good. Yeah.
Hell yeah, Joker. That was a hell of a fucking little bit of chunk off that day on Pro Moto, or the other moto. I mean, yeah.
All right. Who let Rinks in?
I don't know. I guess I didn't barricade the door or nothing. I mean, shoot.
I left a note with Michelle, and she let me down. I haven't even seen her.
Did you tell her to make sure to check the door?
No, she's probably messing around in one of the other live streams or something. She ain't paying. She's fired. She ain't paying attention.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll make sure you keep your job, Michelle. You keep going. You like, I'll see. Look her. See, she's paying attention.
we got to cut her loose, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. She does awful good.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
yeah, with Jerry's rig.
Oh, gee, how long have
I made it so tall? I had to fix everything that I messed up on it.
What's that?
With Jerry's rig here, I customized it so much that I made it worse. So now I'm having to fix things because of the decisions that I made on it.
No, that never happens. No.
Mike, I love how we haven't coordinated this, but we still call trucks that we traded each other's trucks.
Yeah.
Well, this still has your sticker on the
hood. I won't let
him,
Michelle. I won't let him.
There.
Well, and I'm keeping your sticker on it too.
Yeah. If anything, I'm going to put built. So what I thought about doing, because I have a sticker maker, was on top of here, I was going to put built by your sticker, ruined by my sticker.
I got your sticker because I just want to say I got a big channel truck in my store, in my
there
shop.
You go. Yeah. That's what you got to do.
And yet I get left out on all your Friday rants.
I just started doing them again after like 6 months.
It's about damn time too. I'm telling you.
I know I've missed them too. I'm glad you brought it back.
I had to make mine's eye feel better.
Well, and I thought that you was going to end up exploding and going postal on somebody or something if you didn't have somewhere to let it out. I was more worried about you than I was worried about us.
Hey, hold up. Time out. I got a very serious question here. I want to know, is that chili, goulash, or some kind of something that he's down there grubbing on right now? I've had my eye on that bowl for a while now.
Oh, damn, I didn't even pay attention that he was eating. Damn it, I said something earlier.
So it's just,
what is it, Waffles?
Protein pasta, vegetables, and sausage.
There you go. Oh,
so basically a goulash without sauce.
Because I made goulash tonight, so I was looking at it going, I wonder if he's eating what I'm eating, because it looks awful good.
I won't let him know what, Michelle.
Yeah, he's been over there sneaking bites in. Yeah, he's been sneaking bites in.
I've been trying to do it with the camera when it wasn't focused on me, but then he keeps turning the camera back on.
Oh no, bro! If you're eating, us fat guys want to know what you got. That's all there is to it, man.
That's what my lives. That's exactly what my lives devolve into, is what everybody's eating, and then I get incredibly hungry, and then our grocery bill goes up.
Yeah, that's the truth. Hey, that's like, it's like Joker Airborne. You know Patrick. Yep. Like Patrick. Patrick takes a 10-minute break every night to go eat a bucket of ice cream and come back. I'm like, bro, really? Come on, man, you're killing me here.
No, Andy will just eat it while he's in the stream with us there.
Yeah, exactly. He talks about ice cream and shit, and then gets us all with the munchies, because he knows we're all a bunch of potheads.
It all started with Andy and his caramel ice cream.
Yeah.
And
chocolatey Claire.
And to answer her question, yes, Michelle, I made goulash tonight. I'm giving you a bowl of it when I see you tomorrow. You're getting a bowl to take home with you.
Didn't you just fire her?
Buffalo mac and cheese. What are you talking about, Rich?
I fired her and rehired her 10 times in one day, so it never sticks. I'm just
Okay.
I'll tell you what, she's good at about what's getting ready to go on in the chat, because literally she said it's almost ice cream time. Andy Richard got me just right after that posted. Oh yeah.
And Rinks, little Mr. Rinks here always sends me a picture. And I would show you if it wasn't on my phone, of this buffalo mac and cheese that he gets from this one plate. That's crazy, bro. I mean, it's a big old massive bowl of it that he gets, and I'm like, man, come on, bro.
Send it to me and let me figure it out. I want to try to make that. That sounds awesome.
Oh my goodness, it looks so damn good.
Oh, dude. Mom makes that buffalo chicken dip, and stuff, and it's killer.
Yeah.
But oh man, buffalo mac.
He said they fry all their chicken in beef fat, so make it even better. It's like, come on, really?
Man,
wow.
That's like putting peanut butter on pancakes or something. I mean, you can put peanut butter on it. Yes, it's gonna make it better. Fucking peanut butter.
Yeah. next level stuff, man. That's next level eating right there.
I haven't lost a OGRC.
I'm eating, and you guys are making me hungry.
What's up, brother?
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that.
Giving
our live 5 stars, by golly. He hadn't been watching very many lives then. As if this one's a 5-star, I'd hate to see what ties are. I didn't think he'd go above 5-star, Yeah. That's where I got the idea of doing lives was from the Fun Zone.
Yeah.
I stalked y'all forever. Before I started, coming in and saying stuff. I was like, I like the way that Ty did the podcast, or did his shows and stuff. That's sort of the way I.
For me, the live started with Corey GNCRC.
Yeah,
that's who I started doing lives with.
Peanut butter,
peanut butter and jelly French toast. Yeah.
Well, here's a off of that, turn off of that, but take your pot pie maker and put peanut butter and make peanut butter and jelly pot pie or peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Hey, dude, a toasted PB&J. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. See, Granny Weezy, she always had them pot pie makers that you put the stuff in, close them together, put them in the coals.
Yep.
Time I ever ate one of them, my mouth was just blistered all to hell because that bubbling daggone lava jelly.
Dude,
I was like 3 or 4 years old.
You bite into that, and your mouth's burnt for 2 weeks after that.
Oh yeah,
it's like lava.
Yeah, like biting into a damn pizza roll.
I gotta go back to Double a Day. Double a Day left a comment that said sausage and biscuits on top of, or sausage and gravy on top of waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one, waffles, of course. But Double a Day, here's another one for you. Breakfast pizza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely.
You lay down
croissants.
What was it? Yeah, croissant rolls. You do scrambled eggs and all the toppings that you want with that, and then just smother it in gravy, the sausage gravy on top of that. Sprinkle some cheese, put it in the oven. Oh, that's a breakfast right there.
That sounds good too.
Yep. Sounds like dinner for me tonight.
I mean,
I'm telling you, I could eat breakfast food if you want to call that. It's all food to me, but I could eat breakfast food 24 hours a day and never get old. Never get old.
Well, how can you eat breakfast at night?
Like
does that not mess with you? I said bacon and
ingredients around, and it's something different. Or Italian food, same thing.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah, I agree with you.
Food is the same. It's all the same ingredients. It's just
it's just different mouthfeels, really. And
lasagna or spaghetti?
And the reason I say mouthfeels because of the texture of the pasta that they're using.
Right. But
you're making that pizza, Jerry.
Why does pizza taste so good the next day? Pizza tastes so good leftover. Leftover cold pizza is just.
Did you really just say mouthfeels?
Yes, I did just say the mouthfeel of the food. Yes, I did use one of these hippie terms. I apologize.
No, I don't think it's hippie. I think it explains a lot. It's like when my wife wants to throw nuts in a salad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, okay. Weird. You wasn't fucking with me. I thought you was fucking with me. No, it makes that, dude, and that's like fruit and chicken salad. What the hell? That just don't work.
I don't want pickle pieces in my tuna fish.
I like pickles in tuna salad. I like pickles in egg salad. And I like sweet pickles and dill pickles, and depending on
sweet pickles and a chicken salad. Yeah. Chicken salad with some chopped up grapes. But the $1 million question, boys, since I'm new to the panel, I got to know: do you like pineapple? Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. That's a big negative.
I'm going to say this. I was that way. I'm a pizza guy, okay? I delivered pizzas since I was out of high school. If I wasn't selling cars or doing construction, I was selling pizzas. And I worked, couldn't stand the smell of a pineapple pizza. But I ended up one day coming back in from a run. We had a crew pie, what we called it. What it usually was we either made a pizza and accidentally put the wrong toppings on it, or customer called and canceled the order. I just grabbed a piece of pizza, walked out the back door, got back in the car after I grabbed my orders to go, took a bite out of it, and it was good and hot, and it was a Hawaiian pizza and had pineapples on it, and I actually liked it. I was totally dead set against it because the smell. A pineapple cooking on a pizza in a pizza oven is almost as bad as whenever they put daggone sardines on a pizza and cook it in there. It just don't last the whole 2 weeks like the other ones did.
I managed Little Caesars all over Alaska for 2 years. I've had everything on pizza.
Oh my God!
2 years.
Man here that's gonna want
to. 2 years, yeah. My
it's gotta be real
for the state.
I saw her, baby.
Ran
some stores.
Look at the baby. Look at the baby.
Oh my God!
I knew Jerry would want to be her for sure.
He's got the
border
red sign.
Yeah, border
collie. So cute.
Yeah.
I miss my pup so bad. I've lost him
for
little.
Yeah, she's 9 weeks.
Yeah, man, I miss Night Trap Pup because I like watching him. As soon as he'd get out of the truck, son, he'd head for him daggone campers. He was out.
Yep.
I love Big Old Dog.
Love my Nitro Pup. He's been gone since September, my buddy. Miss him every day.
Yep. I'm surprised. I was getting ready to say, old Nosy hadn't been up there, Jerry. Where in the hell's he at?
He was. He already hit and ran.
Oh, did he?
So-
Okay. I was going to say, I was like, hell, where's Tiberius at? I didn't heard him sneeze or nothing.
I think
Yeah, he came up. He poked up. Oh, Sophie, where'd you? Oh, Sophie.
She said, nope, not camera. She said, you turn your camera around. I'm gone.
Tiberius,
I'll show you my good side.
Oh, look at that.
So how old is it? How old is it?
White tip on her tail.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
Right?
How old is it? Oh, 4 socks. 4 socks and a white tip. That's awesome. I love that.
She's 9 weeks old.
Oh,
wow, that's big for a border collie. 9 weeks. She's gonna be a healthy girl. I mean, really.
Her mother was only like 35.
Right. Well, I ain't saying she's gonna be big. I'm just saying she's gonna be healthy because by golly, you see a pup that old and
she's
that breed that big, she's gonna be growing. She's gonna grow right.
Yeah, she's quite fluffy right now, so she looks a lot bigger than she really is.
Well,
she's got that poofy coat on, that baby coat.
Yeah, that's like
let's shave her on the live.
What?
Hey, Mike, let's shave her on the live.
Cut her down.
Touch my dog.
She would shave me before she shaved that dog.
Hey,
no, I mean trim.
She'd stab me before.
You want to talk about something funny looking? You take
I meant trim.
You take a Shetland sheepdog and shave that son of a bitch.
That face right there just said no.
You used to be my favorite. Not anymore.
You know how the Shetland sheepdogs look like that.
I meant trim.
You know?
I meant give her a hug.
Yeah, give her a hug. Give her a hug. Let me see. I just want to hug her and kiss her and hold her and squeeze her.
I would say shave one of your huskies, but I have a feeling you would do it.
Yes. He is crazy right now.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
I've already made 2 huskies out of him.
Mom.
Yeah, where are you?
A miniature collie Shetland sheepdog. Well, he loved to go out and run in the morning for some reason. I don't think it was because he just woke up to get the energy out, but he'd go out, he'd run in the yard in that dew in the summertime. And then it started getting hot, about 9 or 10 o'clock. It started getting warm. Well, he'd be out there sweating or panting. He'd get up underneath the porch. Well, the porch was only about this high off the damn ground, and grass don't grow underneath the porch. You know what kind of dirt you find underneath the porch? Dust. And he'd get up there underneath that daggone porch after getting that hair all wet, collie hair. Oh my gosh. Dude, you couldn't get a brush through him a comb. I mean, so Mom just got the bright idea every daggone summer, son. She shaved him. She shaved his son bitch off. He looked like she left his hair right here. He went from this big around a dog to this big around a dog in like 2.2 seconds. There he is.
Hey, so I know you guys are more experienced than I am in the RC industry, but I can tell you this much. Don't use vice grips on the shock shaft.
Yeah, because what's it do, Mike? Does it burr up the shaft?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
That's why they have these. Yeah, that's why they have these.
See, I didn't know that because
well, I get that, OG, but I was trying to do this on the truck without taking the whole thing apart.
Right.
Oh no! You were cutting corners. I see.
Yes.
I see. I get it.
Yes.
Oh,
Mike,
I say not as I do.
Yeah,
Mike, how do you put ball ends in?
With a pair
I do it with a hammer.
No, pliers.
I do it with a hammer.
Shocks, ball ends.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I know I have them.
Whenever I started building Rust Bucket, I didn't know that the vice grips would do that. I didn't realize that the carbon was soft enough to do it.
You all watch my channel and you're thinking that I'm still using plastic ball ends.
Yeah, well, I used my metal detector last weekend and found 10 ball ends that I shot across the lot with them.
I bought a bounty hunter metal detector for $260 about 22 years ago when they first came out for one purpose only, and that was to find the dog bones that my race truck kept spitting out in the front yard. And I had like 6 of them out there and I couldn't find them. So I kept buying them to replace them. I said, you know what? I went to Walmart that day, bought that bounty hunter, come home, ran through my yard, beep, 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 found all my dry shafts that it spit out. I was like, yeah. I thought I
used mine this weekend. I used mine this weekend to look for a hub screw, and I found everything I lost last year except for that screw, which I found later in the day just by seeing it.
Right.
I was so pissed.
Yep.
Well, if you do happen to have a light scar on your shock shafts, you can use a green scrubby moving in the length of the shaft, not around the shaft. But you can move in the length and
ain't going to rusty trombone or nothing,
It's Mike. It's not a light scuff. It's Mike.
Right. Yeah. He's the one over here using welders to build toys with.
This was low-C green slime, for those who didn't know.
Okay.
See, I did school stock building stuff.
That the pliers or vice grips would do that to the chrome moly on a shock shaft because 24s, I never used them. I just did it by hand, if I was changing something. And I never did know that. I started building rust bucket, and I was holding it down shaft with a pair of pliers. And
what do you see how these have the right along there? And that looks like a vice grip to the untrained eye, and somebody who doesn't know any better goes, "Oh well, I've got a vice grip. I can use that." I've seen the guy at the hobby store or out on the track or whatever grab his shaft with a vice grip, but it's not exactly the same the way it's cut.
Yeah, it's not. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, see, it's smooth.
Right. Smooth it's got to do with how it is at the ends, how it's milled at the ends. Not a shear off at the end, which will bite and leave that scar. Right. This is cleanly machined at the ends. So,
see, that's the thing.
Right. And that's how you can make that mistake, honestly. You're like, well, I've seen that. It's the same thing.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that.
Not knowing. Right? That's a shock holder.
That's a what?
Shock holder.
Yeah.
Sure. For your
6 scale.
Full scale. Well, okay, 6 scale. That's nearly.
Steve Waffle does have a goat. He got another goat here, but it had a bad accident. He got drunk and still tried to climb up the mountain goat, because he's a mountain goat, and he fell off and broke his horns.
Well,
he was almost done too. That's what pissed me off. Now I got to refix him again.
Well, you've seen the other goat that I have.
Oh, the big one. Yeah, that was the first one. And no, that's right. The one by the camera was. That's right. Yeah. That was one of those aluminum.
Did you go back and watch the live of the other one that I have?
Right.
No, because I know you didn't.
Which one?
This one as well.
Now, I remember saying something about a skunk.
Yeah, because I named it Dub.
Maybe I didn't see it then. I remember somebody saying something about a skunk.
You weren't on that live, and that's how I decided that's what this was going to be named.
Oh, well, cool. Thank you.
Because he left and never came back.
That's been known to happen. Well, thank you. It's an honor to be named
after a skunk.
Yep. Well, I mean, I can't really say nothing. I've done. Hold on, let me find it. I can't even find one of them. Damn it! There's one.
So he named you after a stinky mammal.
Take and use to measure anything with numbers on it in my house or shop are now waffles, and they have been for about 2.5, 3 months.
Yeah, I've been pretty proud of myself the last couple of trucks I've built with no tape measure.
But hey, at least you are smart enough to mark things down so that you do have something set to where you can measure off of.
Yeah, I mean that's like the exo cage on the truck that I'm building right now. Like That's just a matter of marking where you want it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like building a custom exhaust.
You just mark it where you want to bend, put the bend, and follow the body line. Like, you don't need a tape measure for that.
Right. Right. But it is always, like I was saying, it is good sometimes to have a, at least whenever you're doing that mud truck and you rode everything down on your table that won't come off.
Oh no, that was from the Tacoma, the first build.
Oh, was that the Tacoma? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was 2
years ago. I'm the same way. You'll come over, you'll see my workbench, and there's marks here, and it'll have either a name or initial or number or something right above it, so I'll be able to differentiate what it is, because there's marks upon tops of marks upon tops of marks sometimes, and they're all different colors. You got to pay attention.
I remember I wrote down, I did actually use a tape measure on one truck. I forgot which one it was or where the piece of paper is, but I wrote down 2 numbers.
It was the Volvo, wasn't
it? I built the entire truck. I just don't remember which one it was.
I thought it was a Volvo. I could be wrong.
No, the Volvo was a piece together.
Okay, well then
that's a Black Sheep chassis, flat rail carbon fiber chassis. So
I remember there was a time that I saw a measurement implement in your hand.
Oh no, I use tape measures every now and again. Like when I built the semi, I use a tape measure on that whole thing just because I needed everything to like match.
I seen you do it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the semi, and that's why I was thinking the mud truck, because it was a big one. What are you working on now, Jerry? Did you get it apart?
Andy said next to his MIP wrenches, the first thing he bought was a
that's scale, but damn, it's a lot of work.
It actually is not coming apart as bad as I thought it was gonna. Everybody complained about how hard it was to take it apart. I mean, I could slap that front end right on now.
Oh, it's gonna look fucking killer, dude.
I know. I've been fighting with the paint design for it.
Let me have a go at it. I'll have it apart real quick.
Oh, everybody, do me a favor.
Nobody does anything in white. Nobody understands white is a very good color to shoot at. Nobody leaves anything white no more. You gotta get all funky.
I'm not, because this is going to be my Stig tribute, and it's going to be the Stig from Top Gear driving it. Since it comes with the heads and it comes with a perfect Stig setup.
Has anybody ever seen the stick? I mean, I have watched every one of those shows, and I've never seen this. Has anybody ever seen the stick?
The first one nobody knows. The second one was Ben Collins. He actually does Top Gear YouTube videos now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrote a book, and they made it like he betrayed. I don't know who the second one was, but they played it. They're like all good buddies still.
Yeah, because I watched the original stick come out of a room, kind of like Jason Statham in the movie Death Race, when he comes out with his mask on, putting his gloves on. You don't know who he is, He climbed in the car and just drove the wheels off it. And I'm thinking, who is this dude? I mean, come on, man. Nobody drives like that.
They did a lot of speculating over who it was over the years. And
they did the one with Michael Schumacher came out and took it off. They were tricked everybody.
Yeah. Well, that was because at that time, Ben Collins was starting to get notoriety, and people were starting to question that he was the Stig. So that's basically why Ben Collins stopped doing it, was because he was getting, like, people were starting to lead towards that he was actually the Stig, so they had to change it up.
Right.
Oh, but I love that. I love the Christmas special with the baby Stig when they find him, and then the next season he's full grown and
got a beard and everything. It's all big, yeah.
I still do. That's how I know that I married my forever wife, because when she's in a mood from a bad day at work, she comes home and turns the Roku on right to the Top Gear channel. She's like, I need to laugh.
I don't know what y'all even talk about, the stick or whatever.
But anyway,
I almost thought he was the guy they had in that one video that went around about 10 years ago, that went around for a long time, of that stunt driver. I'm thinking it was a stunt driver, but they said it was a Secret Service agent that you have to be able to drive like this, the presidential limo, to drive for the president. And this guy took this limousine around this track and was drifting it and putting power moves on it and reverse
I
drop
remember
spin.
what you're talking about now.
Yeah, this some bitch could drive, whoever he was, because it was before AI. This was no AI. This was a driver doing this. It was crazy.
That's amazing that we have to say that now. You know, before AI.
I just recently found a Top Gear YouTube channel, actually. So it's got all the episodes and stuff.
Really? Does it have both sets, Top Gear Britain and Top Gear or Top Gear?
No, it's the old guys. It's the original.
Yeah. Okay.
The old British guys, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be like
Jeremy,
an hour of challenges or an hour of best races.
Right. Yeah. I know that.
What the best ones that I got into really heavy was, what was the one called? Top Truck, where they would take the trucks out and run them through the obstacle courses.
Where they had the course in that big old.
They had the course they had to do.
300 acres or whatever. Yeah.
All the drivers brought their custom trucks in there. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. They should have kept that going right there. That was a good show.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I'm with you 100% on that.
You seen the Toyota, the Toyotas and the Jeeps kicked a lot of ass. The Toyotas and the Jeeps kicked a lot of ass.
They came out with that just a little bit too late.
Yeah.
As a show, if they would have did that about say 7 to 10 years earlier, it'd have blew up. Because back like whenever Stacy and all of them, you had on Spike TV on Saturdays and Sundays, you know, the motor.
Stacy David,
motor days and
trucks.
Stuff. Yeah, Stacy David. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, he's got a channel on YouTube. Stacy David.
Yeah, I watch his stuff too. Yeah,
it's all recaps of because he was doing Stacy David's gears way back then too.
Here's the thing. I love watching Vice Grip Garage on YouTube. I used to. Now he don't do any shorts. He don't do any 30-minute episodes or anything. It's all long form. Don't get me wrong.
Well, I like
for somebody in his position making money, as much money as he's probably making on YouTube, it's better for him to do long form because you get paid better off long form, and then being a bigger channel, it probably works out for him. But I just can't stand listening to Derek be goofy working on a motor for 2 hours and 45 minutes. I like Derek.
You're gonna be working on something while he's doing it.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it's probably 2 or 3 weeks worth of shooting, to get that 3 hours or whatever. He put a lot of work into it. Don't get me wrong, and he's good at what he does. But I just can't put up with him that long. It'd be like listening to me.
Videos like that I put on, then I'll organize my shop for 5 hours and shit.
Right. OG, seeing how we're supposed to do this as sort of a podcast, and I didn't because we're all buddies. And what? Wait a minute. I had it.
Patrick says he hangs out everywhere. Man, you're gonna get arrested doing that.
Hey, you know.
Wow, my chat just now come back. Hi, Derp.
Derp said
hi, Kevin.
He said, anyone watch Suzuki Extreme 4x4? It's Aussie.
Scared the hell out of me. Turkey nipples.
I think you were going to ask me earlier something. You started out saying, "How long have I been doing something?"
And I was going to ask you how long you've been doing the YouTube and stuff, but there was something else I was going to ask you, and I can't remember.
What's up, Kev?
I'll think about it this time 2 Thursdays from now or something.
That's cool.
I can't think of it. Faster is 4 levers, 1 free wheel. Whoa, what are you talking about, Derp?
Got my new radio. Got my new radio with a little thumb trigger on it, so I can get way out there.
What you got there?
Just a Dumbo.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I got a Dumbo with 4 receivers for it, so I can put them in all my electric cars, my big ones, and so I can get more range out of them. I mean, like my Creighton, my Sledge. I mean, those suckers, man. You got to have some room, and I got room. I just want a little bit more safer range, and plus, I don't like carrying all the radios around for them, so I'm going to put them all on. I'm going to put them all on the same receivers I got right here, and then I have one radio for my nitros and one radio for my electric.
I thought you used Radio Link.
You talking about derp?
Okay, that's what I thought. Now before it only holds 10 models, don't it?
They have
It'll let you ID. It'll let you ID 10 models, but I can hold 40 or something like that on here. I can hold 40 trucks on here, but it only lets you ID 10. The Dumbro doesn't let you ID any, but I can hold doesn't matter. It's unlimited. I mean, how many other receivers?
I remember when they came out with it. Yeah.
Now,
but see,
I'm not sure.
These are the same radio. These are the same radio because your Dumbro comes with your Dumbro comes with a Radio Link lanyard. It's just a Radio Link.
So the Dumbos will bind to Radio Link, and Radio Link will bind to Dumbos.
Exactly.
Nothing like telling on themselves.
I remember somebody saying something like that earlier about that, but been a couple weeks ago. I remember seeing it.
The receivers got gyros in them and all that kind of stuff. Even
I've got the 6GS radio.
I don't believe in using them. I'll never use a gyro. I don't believe in using them. You don't learn how to drive by using a gyro.
Right. I agree with that 100%. This Typhon, I could have used it yesterday. I have the receiver with the gyro in it in the truck.
Right.
I'm not using it. I really could have, but I didn't.
Where do we find it, Dirk?
I'm the same way you are. That's not driving.
Right. It's not driving.
It's like getting these damn cars on the drive now. Like Max got to drive over in Hawaii. I could. Ain't no way.
Right.
So that racing derp was talking about, it's that Suzuki 4x4. He said the passenger has 4 levers and can control the brakes.
He said each passenger had 1 lever to control 1 brake or something. That'd be wild. Like they do them stack cars where you got the dude up here driving and this dude's pushing the gas down here in this car. You see that on Cletus McFarland a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's some crazy. Well, actually, I think the first time I ever saw that was on Top Gear.
Right. I think it was me too, but I know Cletus
they do that over in I think they do that over in England or maybe Ireland or somewhere over.
I was going to say it was somewhere over there where I saw it. Yeah.
Kind of equivalent to us doing like figure 8 or smash up derby, something we used to do a lot of. They've got that.
You said crazy. That reminds me of something. My grandson, I was in there sitting with him last night and we was watching TV and he kept wanting to watch Blue's Clues. I said, I ain't watching Blue's Clues. That guy's a child molester.
That's your grandbaby.
I say anything wrong about it. The dude that did the Blue's Clues, whatever his name was, is convicted. But I said, we're going to watch YouTube. He saw something that was school bus figure 8 racing. He said, I'll watch that, Papa. I said, okay, we'll watch that. He won't let Mom turn it off the daggone channel now. Son, I done messed him up. He loves it because we was watching. They weren't getting real close to any interactions between the trucks going across through the intersection. And he was like, oh, that's okay. I could tell he was getting a little bit. So I started speeding it up and I could tell whenever they were going to get closer and I just let it go again. Son, that one come through there and that big old bus that he was wanting to win because it was lime green, the brightest one on the track. It T-boned that goddamn black one, son. I mean, it was just boom. It was like, oh gosh.
Subscribe to that derp. The Cowper trucks. Yeah.
Amp Veteran RC, hello. Okay. Welcome to the chat.
I just didn't know what you
were. What's up, Amp? Hey, that's my guy, Amp. Shout out to Ranger. Shout out to Ranger Pod.
What's up, Amp?
Hey, Amp, I'm glad Ranger gave you the day off, so you could come hang out in the chat with us for a little while. I appreciate it. Yeah, tell Ranger I appreciate him.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Dirt, that's pretty sweet. Wait a minute. What is today the 6th?
I know I watched that.
D-Day, right?
Subscribe to it, but it's been a minute.
Yeah. Yep. But I wish I could remember what the hell I was going to ask you.
Words.
Make notes.
I forget about them.
This is the question
I did make notes.
You can't remember.
Put a lanyard around your neck with a notebook hanging from it.
I did make notes. I took notes on how many of OG's cars I could remember.
I'll be back.
So you were asking. You said it was supposed to be about. It was supposed to be about a podcast, and then you asked them.
Oh, okay. I was going to say something, but I was going to say something else about the podcast. But that's what I'm going to tell you now because I'm remembering. I'm going to bite the bullet.
Get a haircut?
I cut it. I don't like it touching my ears. And I'm going to make the podcast only is going to be kid friendly. So that
I'm already not wearing pants. How much friendlier can it get?
Well, it's just, we're not going to be able to have a smoke sesh as much on camera. You turn camera off, do what you want, and come back, do what you want. But there is a fellow that was at the comp with us yesterday. He was one of the kids, and he won the comp, matter of fact, for the kids division. But I was down at our other cross spot, Ed's RC out here across lanes one day, and I was getting some video. Can't remember what truck I had. But Dad and his boy come in there, and the owner was talking to somebody, and he come in. He's like, "Oh, you know pretty much about this stuff." Car salesman in me, just kicked in. And I just, sold him the hobby. You know what I mean? I was just telling him about the hobby, about people in the hobby and stuff. And his kid was, oh shit, hold on. I done minimized. I dropped my damn mouse, but his kid, hadn't drove one or nothing. And I had 2 or 3 rigs there with me. And I was like, here, grab one. His dad's like, no, man, I see what these prices are. I said, I didn't ask you. Here, drive one. I said, I ain't worried about that. I said, if I tell somebody to drive a rig, I ain't worried about it if they tear it up. If they tear it up, oh, well, it's a toy. It happens. Now, am I going to hand your kid that's never drove anything RC before in his life a freaking this? No. Well, I hand him. Where'd you go? Would I hand him this? Yes. As a matter of fact, this is what it was. The TRX-4M, the MB-18. That was the rig that I handed him. He liked it, and stuff, and I left, and they ended up buying him an Apex that night. That's what he won with yesterday. But he'd had a YouTube channel, and kid's only like 8 years old, 9 years old. And he's like, I just can't find what I want to do with it. And that's why I'm here, to see if maybe I want to do it RCs. He said, I tried it with football, tried it with baseball. He said, it's not all year. And the kid knew what he was wanting and knew how to articulate what he was wanting and saying. And he had a logistical mind. He was mechanically inclined as well. And I started watching him whenever he was doing it. And I said, well, I hear you. I said, dude, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and subscribe to your channel. I said, my channel's not kid friendly whatsoever. I said, but whenever you grow up, you'll be able to. I said, but if you have any questions or anything, I'll let you know. Well, they came to the comp yesterday and stuff, and I started watching him. The kid's a hell of a driver. I mean, a hell of a driver. He's only been driving these things for 2-3 months, maybe. And he's going to be my first child guest on the podcast, so that it might actually be what this podcast is supposed to be about. The RC New Folks podcast, getting new folks into the hobby, getting them excited about it, and getting them a place to where they can come and get information that they might need on the podcast. But my channel is not, it's not going to be, it's not kid friendly, and I won't make it kid friendly because I'm having fun. But podcast.
If only you knew about a channel that was kid friendly.
Do I? Right.
Said if only you knew about a channel that was kid friendly.
Yeah, for real. Exactly.
I keep mine. Ever since I started mine, I kept it kid friendly. Yeah. That was mainly because I started it that way because subscribers were my wife's kids. So
right, and that's where I get in trouble so much, and that's sort of the reason that I have been able to talk about doing that with the podcast, is because I got to behave in his chat so well, and I still get in trouble sometimes.
You don't honestly. You don't get in trouble.
I
people
know.
can say whatever they want. It's just it's not like I'm going to kick you out if you don't. It's just like no.
And whenever I say that I get in trouble, I know that I'm not really getting in trouble. It's my dumb ass forgetting, and I feel like I'm in trouble because I feel bad because I did forget. You know.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens. It's like I can't expect everybody to be the same way that I am. Just like. I mean, you should see half of my edits on my videos. It's me custom.
Yeah, it's hard. It's really hard because we are men, and we're used to. I mean, we should be able to say and do what we want to fucking do. You know, whether it's sitting here smoking a pipe or whether it's smoking something else, you should be able to sit here and do what you want to do amongst other grown men. But on the other side, you know, there's children that are watching. There might be a dad watching with his kid. You know, and I don't agree with the potty mouth. You don't need to say F this and F that every other 9 words, and you never, ever, ever degrade a woman or a child on the internet. You don't ever talk about that. You take that someplace else. Those are just the unwritten cardinal laws. Because I know a lot of people that do break those laws, you know, that don't care who they talk about. But it's really hard, and you got to be on your P's and Q's, you know, but it's hard, but it's not hard at the same time, you know.
Over the years, for me, it's just gotten second nature now. Like when the camera's on, I can not cuss, I cannot say bad things, anything like that. The camera's off, it's full game right there. It's just like as soon as that record button hits, it's just it all goes out the door for me. And now it's second nature that I don't do it. It's just like you know, walking into my wife's classroom, like, okay, don't say fuck. Don't say fuck.
Don't say fuck. Don't say fuck. Don't say yeah, you're beating yourself in the head with it. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
That's what I'd have to do all the time to be able to control my life. Most of the time, most of the adult interaction that I get are you guys. And I have to pay a lot of attention to not cussing because I get manic. And hi, I'm Nathan, by the way. Hi, you know, and I get going and I forget where I'm at or what I'm doing, you know, and I forget and I start cussing. And that's what's bringing me to this is Amp said he's too high strung to crawl, but I love him. See, I'm Nathan.
Hey,
I'm high strung.
That's why I haven't ran mine yet.
It probably puts me in the zone unless I'm driving one of my rigs. I figured out why I don't do well on some of my competitions. It's because I built the rig. I don't know I don't know how I did this, but on the OGRC transmission motor mount, there's a plate, there's a spacer, and there's a plate.
Okay, you little psycho.
Well, on my OGRC, on this one, on Ray, I got a plate, the spacer, and the motor. And wondered why every time I'd pull up to an obstacle, my motor would start freaking out. I thought it was cogging, you know, brushless motor. I thought maybe my ESC had a problem and it rebooted itself or something. I couldn't figure it out. It wasn't nothing binding. The damn motor was binding on the daggone drive shaft last week, and it wasn't doing what this was doing. But me and Tate and a buddy of mine down at the shop, we figured it out, and that's what it was. Is I had taken that motor out or did something to it, checked the mesh or something, and I forgot to put that damn plate back over on the other side. And that's what it was doing. It was that pinion gear was hitting. Something was hitting and it was causing it to shove up into the motor to where it would bind like it was doing. Because it was acting like a drive shaft was too long. You know, if you messed with a lot of brushless crawlers, or at least brushless ones anyway, is where I've had the problem. You pull up onto a damn obstacle,
don't blame it on brushless,
and it would have your drive shaft shoved too tight together and it wouldn't spin. Huh?
Said don't blame brushless.
No, I was just saying brushless is where I was able to see it, and it happened because I could see the motor.
There is a reason. There is a reason those drive shafts slide in and out of each other.
Yeah,
is to give you room. If you got the wrong size in there and it ain't got no room to slide, it's bunching up on itself. Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
Now, luckily, on the 24s, where they've just got that little screw and it's, you know, goes through the shaft and it's a real wobbly connection, you can put a solid drive shaft in these rigs if you don't have a whole lot of travel and get away with it because of that slop on the again.
Yeah.
Tail shafts. It will let it move in and out just a little bit, and as long as you don't have a whole lot of suspension travel. But I figured that out after Teton looked at it because he hadn't been there all comp. And I said, "Where you been? I need you to look at something." I just wanted somebody that hadn't seen what it was doing look at it because everybody else was worried about their trucks, this, that, and the other, which I understand that. It wasn't everybody. Everybody's not there to cater to me. I was just couldn't figure it out. And Teton came in there and I said, "Here." I handed him a truck. I plugged the battery in and I gave him the remote. I said, "Tell me what's wrong with it." He just looked at me and said, just humor me. He sat there and played with it. And I went out and smoked part of a cigarette and I come back in and he said, "I got it." I said, "All right, what's wrong with it?" He said, "You." I said, "Don't tell me daggone April was right because my buddy Anthony Shaw, Tony, he's a member, he's a BAMP tire insert driver, and he's he just got a good team driver position. I can't remember what it was. But his old lady swore up and down, she gives me hell. She said swore up and down, what was wrong with the truck was me. She was right, and I hated having to tell her she was right. Even though I'll admit where I screw up shit, I screw up a lot.
I mean, you watch my videos, you know that almost everything that's wrong with mine is because of me.
What's up, Fly Boy? Yep. Oh, I mean, I understand that, but the thing is, whenever he showed me and told me that, I remember seeing that damn piece laying on this bench and didn't put it back in. Where's my phone at?
Well, at the end of the day, it's just like with one of my old Jeeps would only start with a screwdriver at the starter. And I was really mad because it was raining and I had to get out in the pouring rain to go start my Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm just really mad about this. I have to get out in the rain. But the only person to blame was me because I was too cheap to put a new starter in it.
Yep. Been there, done that. Or you instead of replacing that fuel filter back in the day that runs along the frame, you take it out
and damn screwdriver
take it out and blow through it backwards as best you can and get gasoline all over your lips and slap it back on there and it gets you another 10 miles before it does it again.
Hey, now I'll tell you what you can also do. Don't recommend it. I'm not saying that you should, but you can use brake fluid. And then, oh shit, I just had it. Sorry. When you're cleaning your filter and you blow it out like that, take and run kerosene through it backwards too. Shake it. Kerosene will eat a lot of that crustiness up from the minerals that get on that, the calcium, carbon, and all that. It helps. I can't remember if it was diesel and transmission or just transmission fluid that we used to use. We'd let them soak in it for a bit. And
the different things to get home. I've done a lot of different things to get home.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I had that issue once and I bypassed my filter, looked at my carburetor and said, "Good luck, little buddy," slammed the hood and just floored it.
Right. I remember being I was 35 miles from home and it was 1 o'clock in the morning. My Ford F-250 with the big 40-inch swampers on it, coming home back road. And all of a sudden, all hell broke loose under the truck. Bah, 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 bah. I was like, oh shit. I get out there, crawl underneath there with the flashlight, and look up, carrier bearing smoking, gone. Nothing's there no more. Dry shaft slapping in the wind. Well, the worst part of my truck was the front end. The lockers, nothing wanted to work right in the front end. Front end barely pulled at all. So I'm thinking, great, I got to lock this bitch in four-wheel drive. And the worst part of the truck, the front, is going to get me home.
Get you home.
So I get underneath there, I unhook the dry shaft, throw it in the back of the truck, lock my hubs in, get in, slap the arm forward, and take off as slow and as easy as I can. I drove about 15 mile an hour all the way home. Took me forever to get home because I did not want to overwork that front end. And it got me home. But all that was because I was too lazy to fix my truck.
That was like
Yeah, a lot of times you ain't in a spot to where you can financially buy you a new filter, or you're out on a fucking country road 30, 40 miles from near civilization. You ain't got no chance. You got to get away home.
Yep.
I had
a starter fall out of a fucking pickup truck coming down Interstate 79 from Pittsburgh. My buddy we found one bolt in the bed of my truck that would go into that starter. It was on a 68 Model 302, but he put that one bolt in there, and I said, dude, wait a minute, which way is the rotation on that? You know, I said, make sure you put that on the side to where it's twisting in. You put it on the back side of it to where it's holding it, not going to twist it out and break your fucking hands. And he held that son of a bitch in with that one bolt and held it in long enough for me to get it started. Thank God that motor was just brand new, rebuilt, and just fired right up purred like a kitten. But yeah,
I drove my square body Suburban back on the front drive shaft because I broke the rear drive shaft.
B5 Blazer, best truck ever made.
I had 87 K5. That was my redneck pizza delivery unit.
I own 3 of them. 2 dark blue ones, almost midnight black, and a white one. I've loved all my Blazers. Oh my goodness.
Now, I'm a fan of the Broncos. I'm a Ford man, but only the 79 to 86, and that's without any fuel injection. But Blazers, I believe, were better trucks through those years for mudding and stuff like that. And I swear my hand to God, I should have never said that on damn internet. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna catch hell for that. But over the Broncos is what I'm talking about. Now, pickup trucks, short bed Chevy, ain't got nothing on them bullnose Ford. And yes, I know it's independent front suspension, whatever. It's still, that's why.
Ford with a straight 6.3 on the tree was best truck I ever owned, and I am a diehard Chevy man.
Well,
my old Ford with the
best
straight.
Truck
with the
I
straight
ever
six.
owned was an 86 S10 with an Iron Duke in it, 5-speed, 2-wheel drive. So that's pretty wild. I'll tell you what, 306 cylinder, boys, it'll drive. I left here and drove to Lexington, Kentucky. It's a 147 mile trip. I got to within, I'm 47 miles from the border here, and Grayson's not but 50 miles. It was before Grayson whenever I blew the truck up, because the first rest area on 64 once you get into Kentucky is Grayson. I hit every truck stop or every rest area on the way to Lexington to put water in it. But that's the only thing that was keeping me going, or making me stop, because it was, losing water. I pull into Winchester, which is about 15 miles before you get to Lexington, is where I was staying. I pulled it into the parking lot, backed it in, turned it off. The motor never started again. I never turned it off the whole time. I was adding that water while it was running. And that was a fun day, let me tell you. Yeah, I've had to drive 4-wheel drives off a damn hill and shit in just front end.
What's up, Scale Work?
What's up, Scale Works? I didn't see you. I apologize there. I had to leave a truck on the hill one night because I had an 86 F-150, had the hydraulic clutch because it had the T whatever that 3-speed overdrive is in the 4-wheel drives and the bullnoses, but it had the hydraulic clutch, and I didn't realize it had a hydraulic clutch in it because, well, let's just say that I was already 24 Budweisers and half a liter of Jose Cuervo deep. They taught me into hitting the hole. Well, the hole we were in, it's a hard bottom hole, go through it easy. But as you're coming out of that hole, there's ruts. And they were usually pretty good because we'd wear it out. Well, I forgot drunk about the ruts, and I backed out real nice and slow in that truck because it, climbed tree to get bought. High centered it. I didn't have no wheels on the ground. As long as that truck had 2 wheels on the ground, I could get out of the hole, no matter what. But I didn't have no wheels on the ground. And I'm sitting there revving it. Just had my buddy pulls me out with an S10 through the mud hole. Well, whenever I stop it, I got steam everywhere, because that motor's hotter than hell. And the mud hole, there goes the steam. Well, in all that chaos is whenever that hydraulic clutch line got over on my exhaust manifold. And after we finished the rest of those 24 other beers and the other liter and a half of Jose Cuervo. I went to go get in the truck. I hit the clutch. Boom! It went to the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, my battery was dead because of the radio. His battery wasn't strong enough to jump the truck. We had to walk off the hill because we didn't have any parts to get it. Well, it was Labor Day weekend, Friday night. Guess what's not open until Tuesday? Parts store. I had to leave my truck sitting on the hill for that long so where I could get the parts because no, wait a minute. Parts stores was open. It was dealer only part. That's what got me. Sorry. Dealer only part for the hydraulic line. Couldn't get it. It sat on the hill. Well, my buddies that I grew up with seen my truck was sitting on the hill. And they all went riding their dirt bikes. They all sat right in the mud hole, roosted the hell out of my damn truck. I come back up there, my truck had roosted ponds of mud going up it sideways, this, that, and the other. I'm like, you guys, come on, man.
Yes, they were.
Shit.
I graduated in '88.
I'm glad that clutch with a pair of daggone channel locks and a screwdriver on that hill. You talk about pain in the ass. I got it off the hill, though. I got it enough to where I bitch bled it pretty much, and then as much as I could with the pliers to get it to where I could at least get it started after the battery charged up because the battery wasn't putting out enough amps to roll the truck in gear and start it. And there wasn't anybody that had a big enough truck at the time to try to pull it and get it started. So, yeah, it was fun.
All right, boys. I actually got to get going. This one's restless, and I have a wedding to go to tomorrow.
Oh, yeah? What's that one's name anyway?
Maggie.
Maggie. Hi, Maggie.
Oh.
She's just a baby.
She got all four white balls.
Man, you're breaking my heart.
Don't let it fool you, though. It's Psycho.
Oh, they all are.
It's a female.
The female ones, yes.
I'm not saying a single word because Emily watches this stuff.
See,
So.
I don't have to worry about it. I ain't got no women to worry about. I got my mom and my daughter here and my granddaughter, Hunter. Screw them. They're all related to me. Okay, I can tell them they're crazy because they're related to me.
All right, guys. Well, it was good seeing everybody.
Bye, Mike.
Later, guys.
Have a good one, man. Peace.
Hey, there's the hand model. Hello, Mr. Zoo.
What's up, David?
How are you doing, bud?
He's the guy we call the Zoo.
What time is it, fellas? 11 o'clock. Jim, I meant to stop so you can do your live at 10.
Nah, there's no need to be doing that. I've told you before. My channel isn't about
right. I know, but
time or views or subscribers.
We're used to hanging out at your place.
We're already hanging out. We don't need to move. That'd be like leaving fucking one bar to go to another bar, right?
Right. Well, see, I used to bar hop all the time.
Well, because we're already here, man.
Right.
No need to fuck with
but I am actually getting ready to have to cut her down because Mom just sent me a text. She needs my help, and Diesel's bitching, wanting to go out. So,
yeah, I got
2 hours. 2 hours is a good stream. 2 hours is a good stream.
6 hours. So, oh yeah, dude, we ran one time. I can't remember exactly who it was. We had a few different ones run 12, 13 hours.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
luckily, double A. That was the truck was on my buddy's property.
Around, you know,
was right by it. It was on the gas well, but which isn't anybody's property.
It was nice, but
it
get the bartender to lock the door and keep partying on.
Mm-hmm.
Private party. Hush for a minute. We've been there, done that. I used to do that a lot whenever I worked as a street level pharmaceutical rep and bouncer and car salesman, all three at the same time. Because I was the guy that they made to shut the doors. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I can talk about that statute of limitations right now. And that was what I got in trouble for one time at Waffles. And I didn't realize that the kids they were talking about were old enough to understand what I was saying. And I said, yeah, we were teaching Mike how to use his we were teaching Mike to reuse his street level pharmaceutical math skills because we were talking about weighing something. or rather, and he didn't have weights or something like this, that, and the other. And him was like, Nathan. I was like, oh shit, what I do? Great to say that. I was like, you said kids. She's like, no, 13, 14-year-olds. I was like, oh shit, my bad. So one of them.
See, this is the problem with current time as opposed to like the 80s where you would just hand the kid the beer.
Yeah, right. I bought beer and I bought a six-pack of Mickey's and a pack of Camels at 5 years old.
You're at the backyard barbecue with the family and the kid walks up and is like, what's that taste like? You know, so you just hand the kid the beer, you know. I'm not talking about letting them get drunk and shit, but, you know, I mean, maybe a little tipsy.
Yeah,
but now you can't even infer that you might endanger that poor child.
The person that went in half mom on me, he used to buy me beer at restaurants all the time. You get it put back together yet?
Well, you are in the South, so
that's just the trans. I just put the new fusion in it.
You sound like you're in a tunnel. Did you lose your nut?
Do I still sound like it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's part of my allure.
Ooh.
I thought it was like
Luke, I am your father.
I just thought it had something to do with the warp, you know, signature that he was sending through, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't done anything different.
Right. It must be
Eisenstein bridge.
A wire that got hit or something. It's probably done something, but guys, we are going to go ahead and jump off here. I want to thank every one of y'all for coming, and guys here on the panel and OG. Whenever I remember that question, I'm going to put a short out.
Night, Andy.
I'll ask you that way. Everybody will know that I finally remembered that question.
No, man, I need to get up in the morning, Aaron. I can't.
It'll be all right.
But it was actually a good question for you. Oh. Nope, that wasn't it either. But here is a question, a podcast question I could ask you about, Kelly, but it's not the right one. What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
I was a professional shop rat. If it had anything to do with steel and fabrication or presses or CNC machines, robotic programming, all that stuff, I did
Thompson, he's in there too. Yep.
I did it all. I programmed, ran CNCs. I've programmed and built Fanuc 6-position robots. I've built and ran and set up EMAG German CNCs.
Area.
tool and die. I've built my own tools. I've ran die rooms. I've been supervisors. I've did it all.
Nope.
ABC welder.
Knowledgeable than me.
Yeah, I've welded everything you could think of, from pop cans to boats.
Right.
I've done everything but worked on the oil rigs, and I was really close to doing that when I turned 17 because that's what my dad did. My dad was probably one of the best derrick hands in the state of Michigan. He worked for Scott. He worked for Biggard. He worked for everybody. My dad was very well known for being 200 feet off the ground and loving it. He was very good at it. So I almost followed his shoes. All the guys in my family were military, and then they went into the oil rigs. So, yeah. But no.
Damn, OG. Are you from Michigan?
Yes, sir.
I forgot there's 3 Michiganders here. I'm out fucking number 3-1.
Calhoun County, baby. I'm in Marshall.
Hey, we got a Calhoun
right away.
I'm
down 108 Jackson Hillsdale, right at the corner of the 3.
Yep.
Smiths Creek, Port Huron, Detroit, then Sterling Heights.
Sterling Heights, there you go. I've been an Albion ghetto rat my entire life, and I've lived in Marshall, where I'm at now, 4 different times, and I'll probably stay here forever.
Oh, you're not that far. Marshall's not that far, man.
I'm close. I've been down in your neck of the woods 100 times. Oh, yeah.
That's what I was telling you, Jim, whenever he told me
you're around, man. I'm always here.
He was ice fishing and watched the tornado go by. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure he's fairly close to you. Jim was like, there ain't no ice around here. That's amazing, you know, being as close as y'all are, the difference in the climate, you know.
There's so many miles north of me.
Yeah, there's so many of us. Jim's RC, Fun, and all those guys, man. Those guys are all here in Michigan. Speed Demon RC. I mean, there's a lot of boys.
I didn't know Demon was over there.
Well, he's up in Lansing. He's like 40 minutes north of me. Yeah.
Well, see, whenever I first started watching the Fun Zone and stuff, I thought everybody was like all from up that way, Philly area where Lyndon and everybody and them run.
He's talking about he's gonna come down one of these weekends and go out to the lot and run with me where I run my trucks at. And I told him, I said, man, it's like an hour drive, bro. He said, man, I used to come down to the boardwalk and party 3 or 4 times a week.
About that the other night now.
He said that ain't nothing for me to drive down there, man. He said, I used to be at the boardwalk every weekend. He said, I drive down there and drive back home. Yeah, that's where it was happening. That or we'd head to Denny's Corvette Lounge and we'd go over there and do it too.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to shut it off because he's standing over there dancing. And I don't like having to clean up 5 gallon of piss.
No. You take care of your pup, man.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Y'all be good. Thank you, OG. Mr. Jerry, thank you, sir. Mr. Wolf, thank you. Alex, everybody in the chat. Peace out, Girl Scouts. I don't see y'all for mating season. Piss on you.
See ya.